This is one of my ravens, Blackbeard, and he started showing up on my rooftop back in October 2025. At first, he would not come anywhere near my balcony. He just stayed on this little perch here on the corner of the roof. So one day I put some bloodworms out there, and the next day I moved him a little bit closer. After a few weeks, I set up a table with a bowl of food and water, and a few days later, Blackbeard showed up with his girlfriend. I've named her Stacy. And yes, it's pronounced with a strong Valley Girl accent. These two are most likely a bonded pair, probably around 3 to 5 years old. Ravens typically weigh around 2.5 to 3.5 pounds, while a red-tailed hawk is closer to 1.5 to 2.5 pounds. So yeah, don't let the feathers fool you. He can absolutely hold his own up there. Once they started coming consistently, I researched and found out what they like, and it turns out it's a full-on buffet. Every morning I feed them boiled eggs, peanuts, bloodworms, mealworms, fly larvae, dried shrimp, grapes, and sometimes even chicken. Yes, chicken. And people always ask me, you feed them chicken? Isn't that cannibalism? Well, yeah, kinda. But ravens are carnivorous scavengers. They eat other birds in the wild all the time. They love protein, so this is completely normal for them. And then there's the whole ravens bring gifts thing, which hasn't exactly happened yet, but one day Blackbeard did bring a whole pigeon carcass up here, so I'm like, is this my gift? So ravens are also insanely intelligent. Blackbeard whistles, clicks, he croaks, and yesterday he was literally mimicking the finches outside like a full-on bird beatboxer. And speaking of bird sounds, it's worth noting I have been whistling the same two notes every day when I see him. So now he knows it means it's time to eat. But lately, Blackbeard's been coming solo a lot more, which makes me think Stacy might actually be nesting right now. He typically stops by about a dozen times a day, so if you stick around, you're gonna see a lot more of Blackbeard and Stacy and all the rooftop bird politics that come along with them, and hopefully even a baby raven soon.